you want to talk about figures? Do you want to talk the numbers?
I want to be daring, baby, dance the night away. I let my hair down if I want.
Guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Satini. Thank you for stopping by. Today is a very figure oriented video. It's a very numbers oriented video. So I want to talk about the cost of living in Ireland. This is my personal opinion. This is my personal experiences. You may be spending a little bit more than me or spending much under than me. Good for you. But this is just my personal experiences, just so you can get an idea of the cost of living in Ireland. So I am going to be looking down at my phone a lot because I've written some notes there on some of the things that I want to touch on. I may do a part two of this video if I've missed a lot of important things that I feel like we need to discuss. First of all, I want to start off by saying that staying overseas may be the best option for some people, but it may not be for you. So the grass may seem greener when you are not there, but it may not be as green as it is. It is green for me, honey. It is green for me, but it may not be as green for you. So your quality of life where you are may be the best, maybe actually be better than some people living in Europe. That is actually a fact. But anyway, let's get right into this video. So first of all, let us discuss or acknowledge the elephant in the Irish room, and that is the rent. So Ireland, or Dublin in particular, is notoriously known for having one of the highest rents in rent charges in Europe. It is one of the highest in Europe. So this is because a lot of people have moved into the capital from other smaller counties and from people outside of other countries as well in the EU. This has driven up the rate prices as well because of the influx of expats. But when we were renting, we used to pay a rent of 750 euro. Wait for it. For a room. Yes, you heard that right. We used to pay 750 euro for a room. And in all honesty, we were very lucky because that would have been deemed as actually affordable, because rents in Dublin are so expensive. To find a double room, we were lucky enough that ours had our own bathroom. To find a double room with your own bathroom for that price, including bills, so we didn't have to pay anything extra for bills, was actually amazing, because most people are actually forking out 1,000 euro on rent a month, or paying that amount for a very tiny room and not even close to having their own bathroom. So that was our rent. It was 750 euro monthly. Let's talk about food. For our family, we usually spend around 100 euro on food a week, but bear with me, it depends on where we shop. So we would usually shop at Lidl or at Aldi, but our local Lidl has actually closed. But when we were shopping at Lidl, we would spend 50 euro a week. Now that we're shopping more at Tesco, we're usually spending, I would say, around 70 to 100 euro a week. But that's because we would be getting a lot of different variety type of food. But I will find that in a month we may go a week where we're only shopping for 3 weeks, and for the other week we're not shopping. So I would say on average a month we would be spending around 300 euro, possibly a little less, on food every month, depending on where we shop. Tesco here is more expensive than the UK and is much more expensive than Lidl. We go out, but not as much. We usually go out now, I would say once a week. Once every 2 weeks. So I would say we go out once every fortnight. Sometimes we'll buy takeaways here and there, but usually once every fortnight is where we go. We usually go to Eddie Rockets or go to a nice little sit-down restaurant, and depending on where we eat, that's how much it'll cost. So if we would say go to Eddie Rockets, we would spend around €45, and that's just on drinks, some burgers, and some couple of sides because my husband loves those. But if we went out to this like little, I think it's called Lila, it's a little cute little Thai place, we usually spend around €28 or possibly a little less on food there. But we usually don't get anything to drink when we go there because they give you this large pitcher of flavored water, and you know that's always just delicious enough, and we end up being like, well, good time to be healthy and not get a soda. So now that we have bought our own house, we are responsible for our own utilities as well. That is water, gas, and stuff like that. We spend around €200 a month on utilities. That is including Wi-Fi, everything. We would say we spend around €200 a month. Healthcare insurance. We are lucky enough that our healthcare insurance is covered for our family by my husband's company. So just because of that, we do not have any healthcare. We have minimum healthcare related expenses because they cover everything else. I should also mention that that is also paid by the company that he works for, so that is not an expense that we personally pay. Let's talk about fashion. Let's talk about clothes. We spend around zero every month on clothes. This is because I don't grow as much. I think, and because we have been working from home. My husband has been working from home most of the time. If I'm at work, if I'm not working from home, I'm in a uniform most of the time. So I have a lot of outfits that I've never worn. So because of that, we don't really need to be buying any brand new outfits all the time. So we literally spend zero on clothes. Maybe once every 3 months, we'll do a run to buy things like underwear and stuff like that. Or, one new pair of pants here and there. But we generally don't spend much on clothes. We spend around €70 on fuel a month. That being said, we do use our car a lot, but I wouldn't say we use it as much as the average person. We do use it a little less than that. If you're going to be using public transport, when I used to use public transport, I used to pay around €25 a week on the bus. So I had a little Leap card where I would load credits on it, and then I would just use the Leap card on the bus. So every week I spent €25, and that was kept. So no matter how many trips I would take, well, not exactly, when I reached the maximum number of trips, there were maximum number of trips I could be charged for. That's the word I'm looking for. So I think I could be charged for a maximum of €25 a week on transport, and then the rest for all of the week was free. I would say those are our general costs on a month-to-month basis. We live a relatively affordable lifestyle. We try not to go outside of our comfort zone too much. We do try to plan ahead for things like holidays, Even things like decorating around the house, we do try and plan ahead of those so that we don't take a huge knock. So once every couple of months we'll invest some money in terms of things that we need to do around the house. But generally we save very well. We pro saving. I'm pro saving first and spending later, and that has helped us out a lot. So yeah guys, I think that's it for this video. I'll do an updated video once every year maybe on this, once our expenses change. And that is it for this video.